To the now. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM, here with you on a Tuesday. Got a little damages done coming up later on this hour. Let's get to our headlines here. Brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Last night, if you guys didn't catch it, the Miami Heat, they defeated the Utah Jazz 119-115. Talked a lot about it last hour. You guys can use the Odyssey app rewind feature or go to our YouTube page. You guys can scroll on back and watch the show at the start if you want to. You guys do whatever you want there. Check it on out. But the Dolphins, it is the midst of free agency. It is the tampering period where people can now legally go and negotiate and pick deals, and then they'll officially become deals on Wednesday. News, the Dolphins did restructure Jalen Ramsey's contract.
Mm-hmm.
So that frees up more money, and that's basically down to like a $4 million hit instead of a $14 million hit. So that's goosies. But not only did the Dolphins sign a backup quarterback yesterday in Mike White, which, you know, is cool. Local story. I did see there was some Minshew fodder out there, Leroy. I kind of wanted a little Minshew mania down here in the
No,
land.
you don't.
Why not? He's a character.
Dude.
What? He's a better player than Mike White is.
He's very willy-nilly with the football.
He is willy-nilly.
And that's not...
Also works out in the nude.
And that's not what you want.
It's not.
No.
Everybody needs a locker room guy to loosen things up.
Okay.
But the big news yesterday, which everybody's pretty hyped about, is the Dolphins signing linebacker David Long Jr. to a 2-year deal. And kind of an under-the-radar signing. Dude from the Titans. He started 12 games last year for Tennessee before he blew out his hammy at the end of the year. But had a career high in tackles. And this is interesting. This was my favorite thing that I learned about him. His father was once knocked out by a former heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder.
All right. What's his
first round knockout? I mean, he only.
That's not something you come to the table with. My dad got his ass kicked by Deontay Wilder.
Why? There's great honor.
You don't bring that to the party.
What are you talking about? If my father, Deontay Wilder was a long reigning heavyweight champion of the world, and my father was knocked out by him in his boxing career, that's great honor.
You still got knocked out.
Who cares, dude? But it was against the champ.
Who cares?
You don't think that's a fun thing?
Or being knocked out by him.
Yeah.
No, that's not a fun thing.
No, you're wrong, dude. But this is the most important thing. He leads the league, or was one of the leaders in a stat I didn't know was a thing, but now I do, and I'm excited about it. So David Long Jr., a couple things on this. Whenever you sign somebody you're not quite familiar with, I always look, well, what's their fans' reaction to this? They're pissed. They're like, what? Wow. We let this guy go? Because they got him on a cheapskate's deal. 2 years, $11 million. Hey, right. Great. How about this? He had the second highest run stuff rate in the NFL.
Wow. Well, guess what?
Run stuff, dude.
Good. Guess what?
What?
Guess what they needed? Run stuff guy.
Dude.
So
I love that stat.
I didn't realize that was a stat.
I didn't either.
How do you even measure that?
Better than Bobby Wagner? Better than that dirty Matt Milano on the Buffalo Bills.
I tell you how you met. Who's willing to put? Basically, is you willing to put your nose in the trouble?
Yep.
That's basically what that is.
Not only that, also one of the linebacker leaders in NFTF over the last 2 years. Nose for the football. A lot of forced fumbles. A lot of interceptions for inside linebacker. You know what he does, dude?
Nice.
Makes impact plays.
We needed that last year.
Can I just tell you, sometimes you get so excited about stuff, I get less excited.
Why?
And I should be excited.
You should be.
Well, hold on. I should be excited because this is definitely a position of need and you filled it with a quality player. But you've ruined it.
Why?
With all your silly.
I don't understand, dude.
Next time lead with the football stuff.
I did.
And side note, Dad got knocked out by Deontay Wilder. Don't start with the Deontay Wilder.
His father was a boxer with a boxing record. He's a badass kid.
So that's footnote stuff. The football stuff is the most important stuff.
But his father got to fight Deontay Wilder. Like this.
Again, that's side note stuff.
You only lasted 1 minute and 15 seconds. I put the if you want to, I know you don't open the rundown, Leroy, but I did put a video of the fight in the rundown because I knew you want to see somebody get knocked out. So if you do want to see David Long Sr. get knocked out, it is there for you if you want to check it out. Just for kicks. And by the way,
He's already looking.
yeah, of course
Was
he
it
wants to.
glorious?
Oh, it was because it was like Deontay Wilder's 20th fight. So like, you know, he was landing some bombs. Maybe not everybody quite knew how many bombs Deontay Wilder was landing. It was glorious.
Nah, David Long knew.
Let's see.
David Long knew. And you know what he knew? After he saw his dad get up and after he saw him get out of the ring that day, he goes, I'm gonna stop some runs.
Yep.
Enough of this boxing nonsense. I'm
Where's
about to
the
become a
video?
linebacker.
It's clickable, Leroy.
Yeah, you click on it, Leroy.
It's incredible. Keep going. Don't stop on my behalf. On my
Oh,
part.
no. We were actually very interested in seeing if you can find it. I'm very. Well, dude, you're not excited about run stuff rate? I didn't even know. I
Yes.
was so excited.
Hold on.
Whoa,
What
I
do
just
click
saw it.
on?
Yeah, it's a hell of a knockout.
Click on the Deontay Wilder knocked out.
Yes.
Just click on that.
Yep.
That's the
Alright.
one.
All right.
I'm impressed.
No,
Wait.
Deontay Wilder came up.
No, dude. You go. And it doesn't matter. You know what, Leroy? It's like trying to set up my mom's printer. Don't worry about it, dude. I'll send it to you during the break.
Wow, why are you? Dude, you said it's clickable.
It's
I'm
clickable.
clicking on your
Doesn't go on the
First of
rundown.
all,
Everybody's
hold on. Don't get mad at me. You underlined everything and made it blue. So I was just clicking on the blue stuff.
It's adorable. That's okay, Grandpa.
Do I click out knocked out? Do I click out
Yes.
Deontay Wilder?
Yes. No, you click out knocked out.
Oh, really? Okay.
Or you could just scroll to the bottom where the video is.
Here we go. Here we go. Wow, that ring's tiny.
How about this? So Warren Sharp at Sharp Football, he says, David Long, sneaky underrated signing, changed the perspective of the Titans D when he missed games. Since becoming a starter, Titans went 20-7 when healthy, 3-10 when he was not.
Wow.
He's
Yup.
a good player
Good
That's for
player.
sure.
Good player.
and got him for a steal.
Steal, dude. That's what Sharp says. 5.5 per year, if healthy, is a robbery. Now, has had some soft tissue issues. All right. There's a reason he's a bargain.
Mm.
I'm gonna
He got-
tell you why.
Got them
I'll tell you why
hammy.
in a second, as soon as I see this knockout.
-1 for leaning out of the camera.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
leaning out. I'm my whole face is in the camera.
You're delighted because you want to see somebody get knocked out. Marcos, and we were watching yesterday. We were watching at your baby shower. We watched Power Slap.
Oh,
and
dude. He might as well have been a boxer because you can't get knocked out like that.
Leroy was giggling like a little kid watching this guy get power slapped. He loved it.
You're the
This-
demographic.
He is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wasn't good. Was not good.
the ref had to pull his ass back in the ring.
Yep.
Hold on, let me. Hold on. Wait.
Oh, I love a British announcer.
Oh yeah. Usually they make sports so much better.
They really do, especially boxing.
I was
Boxing,
trying to go
soccer.
back. Hold on, here we go.
Oh, we got some breaking Dolphins news.
What
Whoa.
happened?
Adam Schefter
Yep.
is reporting
Yep.
that the Miami Dolphins
Mm-hmm.
and running back Raheem Mostert has reached an agreement on a 2-year
Oh, my
deal.
goodness.
Yeah.
Dude,
That a boy.
you know, the worst things are the delayed knockout. When you get hit and then you like kind of stumble and then
Raheem Mostert is getting a 2-year deal from Miami worth up to $7.6 million with incentives, according to Adam Schefter. So,
now
Mike
we need
McDaniel.
the big boy. We
Mike
need,
McDaniel's. Yeah, you're right. No, we do. which we'll get to in a second because there is some fodder that's out there. But Raheem Mostert getting a 2-year deal, according to Adam Schefter. So Mike McDaniel's favorite player. He is coming back fast, super fast, really fast.
That's it.
Oh,
You listen. The whole offense is built on team speed, and like if there was any running back who would fit this team that is a free agent or could be a free agent, I would say is Dalvin Cook.
Well,
But regardless, you still need a big back. And so they're still gonna and I would guess they traded for him. Well, what's his name?
Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson. They traded for him. They're probably, doing everything they can to re-sign him. So because guess what? If I don't see the planes, that's usually an indication they're coming out of the east because they turn before they get over to my house.
Guy texts in and he says, Tobin, please talk about Barry Jackson's tweet that the Finns are interested in Derrick Henry, Eckler, or Dalvin Cook. It's whaling season, baby! Woo! I actually have to see if this is a real tweet, but sharpen the harpoons, boys!
If you had a preference
Hold on.
based on the fact that they
see if
just signed Mostert,
yeah.
then it would probably be Derrick Henry.
Let's see. Barry, okay, so somebody says this on Dolphins Reddit. Barry was asked by somebody, hey, Barry, have you heard any whispers? I love the way this guy has question. Any whispers about Miami targeting either Henry or Eckler? And Barry responded, both. And Cook cannot be ruled out.
Although he did just tweet about Dalvin Cook essentially ruling him out.
What did he say?
This is 2 minutes ago from Barry Jackson per source. Dolphins, after initial inquiries with Vikings, were not anticipating trade for Dalvin Cook, at least as of AM. That could change if Vikings decide to do something with him. Finns appreciate his skills. As for now, search continues for a
okay. So the I see that. So the Vikings are being sassy about it.
Yeah. No, it's not that. But you already look. Dalvin Cook, I would say, is better than Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, I would say so too.
But you need a different type of runner. So bringing Dalvin Cook and having Mostert as the same type of back, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, it's basically like right now, if the Vikings are trying to play some hard ball or they're trying to make it seem, we're not going to give up this because they don't want to get – look, the word's out on Chris Greer, okay? And here's the facts about it. Dude's a shark, okay? This dude is a shark. And so if you get the call and cling, it's Chris Greer. Ah! They don't want to answer right now. Because
Really?
this dude is out here with his shears and he's fleecing fools, dude. He is fleecing GMs.
But hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What?
He didn't fleece the Rams for Jalen Ramsey.
Fleeced him, dude.
Here's why.
What?
You basically took advantage of a team that's going in a different direction than you are.
So silly.
They wanted to get rid of the money.
Yeah. And what do they get? Hunter Long. That's what you got for Jalen Ramsey. For Jalen Ramsey, you got a tight end that nobody uses.
He had one catch in his career.
Congratulations. Hey, you want to know what I call that, Leroy? All right, here's what we call that. A fleece, dude. That's what we call that.
Right.
In fact, I saw what a boy wonder over there. What the hell's that GM? What's that coach's name? McVay?
Yeah.
Oh, Sean McVay.
It's crazy. He's all chilly right now because he just got fleeced.
Poor guy.
He's got no wool left. That's what happened.
No.
He's a naked sheep.
That was terrible.
No, you're terrible.
Why am I terrible?
What do you make of Tua's trainer, Nick Hicks? What do you make of him spelling out Dolphins? Okay. But instead of what did he change? I think he changed the P. He changed the P to a 4. And he also trains Dalvin Cook. What do you make of that? Huh?
I mean, first of all, let's keep in mind.
Yeah.
The players that players want to play for or with
Yeah.
are usually different than what the GM and management wants. So just because the trainer is putting Dalvin Cook there, your organization and Chris Greer have a different agenda in how to fill that role.
Yeah, but the
I
reports
don't
are
know
saying,
what it is.
but the reports are saying they are interested.
Right,
The
but that's
Vikings,
what I'm saying. I don't know what it is.
I see. You know what? I know
What?
what that is. You want to know what that is?
What
What's
is
that?
That's a tea leaf, dude. Wow, that's a tea leaf if I've ever seen one.
so
It's
Trying to
somewhere.
give that guy a gold star.
I'm not. Well, hold on. It could be a tea leaf or could be rumblings. I don't know. I don't know what.
Hopefully you didn't jinx us.
I don't know if that's rumblings. I don't know if that's. I don't. Maybe we're in a rumor mill. I don't know.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
You have Mostert, and now you need a bigger back to kind of take care of the other,
Yeah.
part of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if see you guys look at running backs and look at them a little bit differently than I do. There's different levels of football players, but you're also filling roles. You understand what I'm saying? And so they need to have a bruiser back there because at the end of the game or when it gets to December or 4 minutes,
I got you.
you can't do it with a scat back. And if you already have one of those guys, because your identity on offense is speed, first and foremost.
I would say Eckler's probably the least likely out of all of them, right? Like, because it feels like.
I mean, he's the one that of the guys that you've talked about so far. Here's the order in which I look at them being able to finish a game in that last 4 minutes. Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, and then Dalvin Cook. Okay. Now, if that's why I always thought that they would just re-sign the guys they had because they traded for them, and it would be a senseless trade if you just let them walk.
Yeah, but they didn't give up much for him, and I don't even think Mostert. I think Mostert was a free agent when they got him.
Yeah,
he's just the only thing I would say with those guys is they're both very tight with Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel and Mostert are like BFF, and he basically scouted Jeff Wilson.
Right. So
they have been on the record saying that they would be cool bringing it back, but I think that this is one of those things where, look, that's a very
you can play it out.
That's a very reasonable deal for Raheem Mostert. So they have their safety blanket. That is, Mike McDaniel's guy. Should all things not go their way, or they got to wait till even the trade deadline in the middle of the season or after the draft, or maybe they draft somebody. I don't know, but they have somebody in the fold right now that they know they had success with last year.
Mm-hmm.
But now, listen, you got some men on base. You got some ducks on the pond. Go take some porn hawks, baby. 3-0, green light. Take some swings.
All right.
Why, man? Hey, listen, you're only saying that because I'm excited about it.
No, that's not why.
Come on, little King
That's
Henry.
not why.
Little King Henry. We could get some crowns.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How much you think that'll cost to bring Derrick Henry in?
I don't know. How much does he make?
16 million. No, that's my guess. That's not me answering your question. Toby.
That's about what his last contract was.
I feel like that's what it's
somewhere around.
I feel like Derrick Henry on an expensive deal, worn out tires. I feel like probably another Picksky. Little third rounder.
I still have our second, right? We can give that up.
No, I agree with you. It probably wouldn't cost you much because of the money and how old he is. But
I mean, the only thing, like, if you did that, if you did do a home run swing for him, that pretty much puts you up against. Now, they may have to wait to do that deal like until the Byron Jones money frees up, because that's going to basically double up their cap.
My question to you is this: with what you still have to do,
yes,
is it fiscally sound to go and spend 10, 13 million on a running back?
Dude, can I just be honest with you?
Come on.
Look, your answer, if you're doing a show with Logic Boy, is no. but I'm like a dog. I only have high pitch whistle. You know, I don't know what fiscally sound is. Is that like, I can't hear that. What's fiscally sound? Fiscally sound. I don't listen to that.
It's
I'm
a
here-
cap.
Get out of here.
Oh.
Hey, when you see it, I'll believe it, dude. You're like one of these, I swear I've seen Bigfoot. I haven't. Okay. I mean, you're adorable. And I mean that with respect and your football knowledge, which is very strong. Very strong. But I've never seen it. Have you seen a cat, Marcos?
Still no. When has it ever been like?
When has it been there, dude?
Prove it. No pictures. You think no one's gotten a picture of the cap?
Just feels like Chris Greer flips over the couch. Oh, what have I found? More cap space.
Mm-hmm.
In any event, you think it's smart to spend 13 to 14 million
On a king.
on a 30-year-old running back?
Yeah,
Royalty.
he's a king. He's you
He
gotta
was a king.
No, you gotta respect the Royals, dude.
No,
Still
13 million,
good.
dude. Come on.
Is he a top 3 running back in the league?
No,
What?
Maybe not anymore.
He
I mean,
was.
he was
Yeah.
the
he
running
was.
back in
That's
the league.
see, that's the thing with Tobin. And I wish that I had his eyes watching me play football, because all Tobin can remember is the great things that you've done, and he always sees you in that light.
Ran for 1,500 yards last year, Leroy. Now, would I be terrified that he's had carries of 303, 378, then had a broken foot, 219 with 8 games, and then 349? Would I be a little scared of that at 29 years old? No, he's a moose, dude. You see him? He can't be stopped. It's like a
You
battering ram.
Hey, you got me. Because I thought you really.